we've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooter's league is what you see most of now.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Count it, good.
Exactly how you want to run the break. Great execution by Edwards.
Ball against Conley. And that one's good. Oh,
just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Take it away. Left side, McDaniels. He stops. He pops. Kevin Durant with a rebound. The Suns on offense.
Something you can't put a price tag on. The Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience. Young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Now here's Edwards. Inside, here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Boy, it's really good to see your big man imposing his will physically. Right there, Towns with a statement finish.
Pass to Booker. The 3 is up. Not going to go that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Edwards for 3. And he can't get that one. The Suns have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. The 3. And Aiden gets it to go.
You know, of all the things Okogie does well, his passing tends to get overshadowed at times. I mean, easy to see how creative he is on this feed.
Towns. Okogie pulls down the board. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Paul with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Here's Booker. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Towns can't get it to go.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
The offensive rebound. And Aiden gets it to go. Aiden's gotten his second bucket.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Aiden beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Here's Edwards driving in, and Edwards slams it in.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Paul passes to Booker. From behind the arc. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves trail. And here's Edwards outside. And Aiden pulls it down. Paul into the lane. Okogie on the wing. The 3 is up. No good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brent?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Here's Booker. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Here's Durant. Here's Aiden. Oh, misses the dunk.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
McDaniels can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Okogie. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Kevin Durant pulls it in. The Suns leading. Over McDaniels. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Boy, savvy play that time from Okogie. Drew the foul and still managed to get the shot free.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Booker against Edwards. He takes it in, and Edwards slams it in.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Suns. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at them.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Booker against Edwards. Pass to Okogie. Off target with the 3. Outside Edwards. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Ayton with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Now here's Durant. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Gobert. Now Edwards. Back to Gobert. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And it's Phoenix's ball. Right side, Paul. Pass to Ayton. Close them in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Good D by Gobert. It's McDaniels on the wing. Back to Edwards. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. Rivers is checked in for the Timberwolves. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Durant, no good. Minnesota in the lead. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Yep, that one goes. McDaniels got his second bucket of the night.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Good on the bucket.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
McDaniels drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Right side Durant. Lets it fly. The bank shot, no good.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort. You know, a smart, savvy, talented vet like Austin Rivers is a real get for any team. I mean, he knows how to make the most of his minutes. He accepts and understands his role, and he really just focuses on delivering for his team.
The Timberwolves have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Here's Prince. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And the Timberwolves lead by 7. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Where do you think Austin Rivers developed that selflessness, Clark?
Well, I think it starts with the DNA. I mean, his dad, Doc Rivers, was a selfless, outstanding player and one of the outstanding coaches in the game today. So that's part of it. But he's also had experience playing on different teams, sitting on different benches. I think you get to realize what your strengths and weaknesses are and how you can add value to a team.
Now here's Edwards.
Oh, wow! Oh, watch out below.
Big finish.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Oh, my. You have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with. Ooh.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Here's Edwards. Lots of room. They get it again. Gobert. McDaniels with it. Now guarded by Booker.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. The drive by Paul. Okogie on the wing. Fires from deep. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards has got 4 rebounds now. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The 3 ball. Edwards can't get that one to fall. The Suns trailing.
Well, you look at Durant, and it's obvious he feels like he's got so much more to prove. I mean, he's as driven a player as you'll find in this league. That's part of his greatness.
Right side Paul. Outside Booker. Here's Okogie. The kick to Durant. He gets it off. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And hold up. We're not going to have...
The previous play is under review.
Signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
And, of course, they want to make sure it was the right call. But I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
Yeah, the replay center in Secaucus is providing the officials with the necessary footage to make the call. We're seeing what they're seeing with the best possible angle.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant that one's. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. He gave his all to help his team in that quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the court for Minnesota, Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Rivers in at the 1 spot. 4 on the clock. Hacked on the shot, and that'll send him to the line for 3.
Well, you know, Okogie has quickly proven himself to be a dynamic player. He flies around the floor looking for ways to help out his team at both ends, which is quite impressive for a young guy like him.
And he nails the 3rd. Timberwolves shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Here's Edwards, and Edwards slams it in.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Here's Booker, banked it in off the glass. Booker's got 6.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And here's Minnesota now to the middle. Here's Gobert, and Gobert with the stuff.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Pass to Okogie. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Okogie's got 5 points in the quarter.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Here's Minnesota, and Kevin Durant post-Achilles surgery. No apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the third highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Pass to Gobert. Edwards with it. Outside, Anderson. Here's Rivers. Anderson passes to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
And it's Paul off the drive. The 3 from Ayton. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards got rebound number 5 here tonight. Gobert on the high post. Just under 2.5.
Right there. Oh, my goodness, that was wicked.
What a nasty finish.
Towns showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there.
Pass to Okogie. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And so he hits both. The Timberwolves have gone an impressive 5 of 5 so far in the third quarter. Anderson passes to Gobert. Here's Rivers. He's guarded by Paul. Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And the second free throw is good. For Phoenix, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Booker's shot is good.
Well, Booker can just bury you from the arc if you let him. He's a pretty efficient range shooter.
Pass to Gobert. Now Towns. There's the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Back to Okogie. Outside Durant. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 3rd assist of the night.
What a unique combination of height, athleticism, and ball skills. Durant can make some unbelievable... What you say?
Oh, my goodness. Come on now. Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Towns for 3. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Paul. He can't get that one to fall. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Towns for 3. Durant pulls it in.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here. Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Minnesota's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pass to Towns. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
Good show of power that time by Towns, putting his shot up despite the foul.
The line for the Timberwolves.
And he makes a first.
Anthony Towns taking 2 shots.
And so Towns nails them both.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Here's Ayton. Good D by Gobert. And the game's still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Suns ahead, up 2. And we're coming right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He said, guys, you don't have to chuck up the first 3 you see. Keep your heads up. Keep looking for the best option. Let's see how they respond. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you. Ayton, a screen on Conley. Pass to Ayton. Stolen by Conley.
Suns foul. Josh Okogie. 3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Outside Conley. To take the lead. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Can't connect from short range. Phoenix is shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Pass to Ayton. Back to Okogie. Outside Paul. Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound. Here's Okogie. There's the triple. It's Booker on the wing. Guarded by Edwards. And Booker with the jam.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage. Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
And you know that's right. I mean, he's looking to put his stamp all over this game.
Durant with a screen on Conley. Ball drives in. Outside for Booker.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And here's Durant. 6 to shoot. Takes it inside. And Durant with the big finish.
You know what the result's going to be when Durant makes a move to the bucket like that. Just a matter of how hard is he going to throw it down.
And that one's good from Conley.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley. Prince is checked in for Towns.
To the lineup for the Timberwolves. Torian Prince.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Durant with a screen on Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Paul passes to Ayton. Can't get it to drop. Good D by Gobert. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Pass to Conley. Picked by Prince. To take the lead. Buries it from 3. And it's a 3-point Minnesota lead.
There you have it. Prince stepping up big time. This guy played all 4 years in college, and you see evidence of that confidence and maturity there.
Suns keep it alive. Here's Okogie. Left side Durant. Second chance effort. The Suns need to get off a shot. Ayton's got space. Phoenix no good that time either.
All alone from mid-range. You've got to think he's kicking himself.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Picked by Gobert. Outside McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. And Edwards slams it in.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Cuts off the pass. Here's Okogie. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Rudy Gobert picks one up. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And, you know, the more they penetrated, the more they realized the defense wasn't able to stop them. So they just kept doing it.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's what it looked like to me. I mean, he was way up there.
And it's good. What a beautiful shot. Brings it within 3.
Knocked down that time by Josh Okogie. He's been working on that jump shot, and you can tell, trying to be more consistent with it.
Here's Prince. Misses the 3. It's all come down to this one critical possession.
And B.A., you can feel the intensity in this arena.
Outside Booker. Oh my! What a shot! Oh, a tremendous 3! We're tied! Edwards for 3. Gobert. Yes!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Pass to Okogie to take the lead. Off target from downtown. It's in! And tie game! Huge basket right there. And Minnesota calls time here. It's tied at 58. 9 seconds left in the fourth. 9 seconds left to play in the fourth.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Loudest section in the arena.
8 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Okogie to take the lead. Misses the 3. And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. For
'Cause the sun. This is a shot from earlier as they came down the tunnel. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Out on the wings for him, Powell and George. And it's Westbrook in at point. Now, here's Zubac. And Leonard has it in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have injuries have been a factor the past couple seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but trying to keep this core group of guys together. If they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages. So tough to guard. Devin Booker combining that range with the handle.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. And George kicks to Leonard. Right wing. In the corner, Powell with it. That one doesn't go. Good D by Booker. To the wing on the left. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Okogie, the pass to Booker. Here's the teardrop. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Teron, Lou, and I were able to chat. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now, Kevin Durant. Paul George missing from long range. Powell with the steal. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
George dishes to Leonard. Back to George. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
Well, go ahead and try to stop Kawhi Leonard, and he'll just move the ball to the open man.
And Booker kicks to Durant. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Leonard with the bucket.
Well, you give him a nice pass, there's a good chance Kawhi Leonard's going to bury a shot like that.
Here's KD. Something you noticed about these Suns last year was their offensive talent strength. It could be seen from top to bottom.
Man, they got plenty of great shooters on the floor. Obviously, one of the great distributors of all time is Chris Paul. These guys scoring in a variety of ways. Really tough to defend from inside, outside, and the deadly mid-range of your leader.
2 minutes remaining.
Leonard against Durant. Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Well, this is the next step and evolution for Kawhi, showing great signs of improved playmaking.
Out to KD. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now, here's Westbrook. Zubac finds Leonard. Back to Zubac. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. After being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, and a guy who can score at a high level when asked to. Man, that one looked good all the way. Paul George from deep range.
Kicks it out to Paul. Powell with the steal. 1:04 left in the first. And here's Leonard from three. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
The defense has got to try to hassle Kawhi Leonard as much as they possibly can, especially at the arc. He's too accurate.
2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Outside Westbrook. Zubac trying to break loose. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game. To the middle. Kicks it out to Booker to stop the run. And that one is off. So the Clippers will take it the other way. And the points coming for them now, Greg and Bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
I mean, it is really like he's jumping off of a trampoline out there. Westbrook can do anything he wants when he gets up like that.
Intercepted. And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. There. Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's KD, and then Durant with the dunk.
And you look at KD just attacking with authority.
Zubac, a screen on Paul. Pass to Zubac. In the corner, George with it. Brent, do you think shooting has improved over the years, or are there just more good shooters on the floor?
Well, Kevin, if you had a bubble, I'd be bursting it right now, because if you look back over the last 10 years, maybe go 20 years, shooting has not changed. Percentages have not changed, both from two-point land, three-point land, free throw line. It's not that there are more good shooters in the league. There's just more surprises as to who it is you see taking the shots.
Zubac the pass to Westbrook. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
This is where you watch Russell and how aggressive he plays. Such a physical guard.
And he can't get the first one.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA team to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Plumlee's checked in.
And we might be in for a special night. KD getting it going offensively.
Powell, no one around him, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Powell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
After missing the playoffs for 10 consecutive seasons, boy, the Suns not only got to the postseason in 21, they made it all the way to the finals. So what a turnaround for that franchise.
It's been quite a turnaround, hasn't it, Brent, for Phoenix? Ever since they acquired Chris Paul in that trade from Oklahoma City, they've been a different team.
Yeah, and I don't think you can really give enough credit to what it is that Chris Paul has brought, along with the combination and relationship that he has with Monty Williams. I mean, that leadership with that young roster and giving those guys belief has elevated the play of everybody who's put on that uniform.
That one goes in. George has got 7.
So good, so experienced. Paul George can convert the toughest of buckets.
Booker, and it's sent back by Plumlee. Here's Ayton, goes back up. It's good.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Westbrook kicks to Powell. Outside, George. Pass to Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the drive, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, body and control isn't just for your shampoo at home. It's right there in Russell Westbrook. He gets fouled and still converts. Part of the lean years in Los Angeles, I was there, unfortunately. It's incredible to see that this franchise has become a better winning percentage team than the Lakers in the past decade. How about Ayton going up there and showing off a little bit of his skill with the half turn?
And Brent, that Clippers turnaround, did you see that coming?
I mean, not in this way, Kevin. Certainly it's been a lot of outsized factors that have gotten the Clippers to this point, but with the ownership and the enthusiasm behind what the owner brings to the table and wanting to make this team viable, they're in position to make some great noise if they find their health. So healthy for the league to have 2 teams in LA that can be this good.
2 open that time, made it look too easy. Kogi's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Here's Plumlee, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside Durant. .43 seconds left here in the second.
Yeah, it's been years and years of coaches trying to figure out how you... Stop Kevin Durant. Just so long, so agile, and too good.
Westbrook dishes to Plumlee. Leonard on the wing. Paul against Westbrook. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Ayton. Booker in the corner. And it's sent back by Plumlee.
Big athletic guys like Plumlee. Hard to get your shot over them before they can get their hands up.
Here's George. That one no good. Got it off in time, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. So that'll be it for the first half. Thanks for the great interview, David.
31. The Clippers, 32.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Ivica Zubac. Marcus Morris is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Gordon, and it's man in at the point guard position. Well, Frank, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. As one of his teammates said, he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50.
Here's Durant. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now tonight. The pass to Gordon. And stolen by Booker. Durant against Covington. KD draws the double. From 15 feet away. That shot missing. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Morris outside, and Morris throws it down.
And the thing about Morris, doesn't have the big vertical, but tenacious once he gets around the rim.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
It's his first trip to the line.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line? And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Kicks it out to Covington. The feed now to Morris. And Paul over to help. Pass to Mann. 5 on the clock to the paint and taken away by Paul. On the wing, Booker pulls it up. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists in the game. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Paul passes to Booker. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it. Now it's a 3-point Phoenix lead.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Here's Mann, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. First trip to the line for him here.
And a look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. That one falls, so he hits both of them. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Outside Durant. Ayton in the corner for 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Offensive rebound. Takes it out to Covington. Lets it go from deep. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Well, a key piece in a couple of huge NBA trades. There's no doubt that teams value Robert Covington and his ability to play defense and shoot the 3.
And he can't make it. 3 for 3.
They're ahead, but if they don't get a stop here, that free throw could prove critical.
Durant down low. Defended by Covington. This is it to Okogie.
2 minutes remaining in the
Just 5 on the clock. Banked in off the glass. Okogie's got 5. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Left side, Gordon. And again, no good by the Clippers. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. They lead by 1. Outside, Covington. Pass to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
The assist.
And he got a good look at the hands of Covington.
Outside for KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Mann, defended by Paul. Here's Covington, and the dunk by Covington.
And how about that? Covington rising up and throwing it down with some authority.
It's Durant with the drive.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Covington with the bucket.
Good to see Covington get in there and challenge the defense.
The Suns trailing. Okogie, the pass to Paul. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He has 6 as we approach the fourth quarter. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Here's Mann, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Covington kicks to Plumlee. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Clipper. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. Who's out there for Phoenix. Powell, the pass to Leonard. There's the pass to Zubac. In the corner, Powell with it. It's hauled in by the Suns. KD's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Kicks it out to Paul. Pass to Okogie. Suns moving the ball around. Durant, the pass to Okogie. Good on the triple. Okogie's got the lead up to 4 now for the Suns.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Yep, that one goes in there.
So challenging for anybody, not just guards, to match Westbrook and his physicality.
Here's Booker. Another shot. Kicks it out to Paul. Booker in the corner. The tray. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. LA has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Here's Zubac. Misses from short range.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Westbrook kicks to Powell. And stolen by Ayton. Takes a 3. Can't hit that one. Clippers trail by 4. Leonard inside. Ayton's there. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Great dribble move there. Kawhi using refined ball handling skills to get wherever he needs to on the floor.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And the Clippers making a change here. Highland's checked in.
First team foul.
And here is Los Angeles now. Leonard the pass to George. Clock at 6. Down low. Here's Westbrook. That ball. Nice feed that time from George.
Assist from
Westbrook's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles. Right side Durant. Ball outside. Back to KD.
Just embracing the spotlight and the chance to be clutch. Durant loves going to the line in these close games.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 2-point ball game.
And not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Zubac with the screen for Westbrook. Passes to Zubac. Here's Highland. to take the lead. It's hauled in by the Suns. KD's got 6 rebounds now in the game. He can't get that one, so the Clippers will take it the other way. Booker against Leonard. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter.
And as a defender, you are left somewhat helpless to stop that. Leonard with too many moves in his arsenal and a flood of ice water in his veins.
Pass to Paul. Outside Durant.
Good. That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Drives to the hoop. The pass to Leonard. And stolen by Ayton. Durant in the corner. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
Leonard, the pass to George. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Leonard with the steal. Outside, George. Shoots the 3. That shot is off. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. It was up for grabs. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. Kawhi and Zubats make up the front court. Russell Westbrook out there with Paul George. And it's Covington in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Minnesota. To the paint. And Gobert with the stuff.
If he's that close to the cup, Rudy Gobert knows how to finish.
George outside. Puts up a 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Westbrook against Conley. Oh, Covington with a block.
This guy is such a lengthy wing defender. Robert Covington doing work defensively.
Down low. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Pass to Covington. Now Zubats kicks it to George. And stolen by Edwards. In transition, here they come. Conley passes to Towns. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Here's Leonard. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. And Edwards, here we go. And Edwards slams it in.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now here's Westbrook. Leonard outside. Clock at 6. George, a deep 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. George has got 6 points. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did. And a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Zubats kicks it out to Westbrook. Oh, sweet move. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you got to put down in his face.
And that one good.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Outside Covington. Back to Westbrook. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Leonard passes to Zubats. No good on the 3. Here's Minnesota. They're on an 11-3 run. McDaniels from long range. And another 3 from Minnesota.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Now here's Westbrook. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Here's George. He's got 6. Here's Westbrook. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence. But you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
What we know unequivocally is the best players being your hardest workers, the guys who want to be held accountable, make such an impact on your program, and that is Russell Westbrook to a T.
Now here's Towns. Back to Daniels. Pass to Towns. Releases. They grab their own miss. Conley finds Edwards. Back to Conley for three. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Westbrook outside. Leonard outside. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves now holding a 12-point lead at quarters. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets. They're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
So here are the five for the Clippers to start the second. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. Paul George out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Covington in at the three. Now here's McDaniels. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards. Always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic. What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Leonard. Here's Covington. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And stolen by Covington. Up the floor. And George with the jam.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
And looking at the progress Minnesota has made, many think the best is yet to come, Doris.
Well, they've made smart draft acquisitions, beginning with young Mr. Anthony Edwards, a big-time talent. And obviously, you've got to grow that young talent. That's exactly how you build a bright future for your team.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent. That's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league, but boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
That one's no good. I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were that team that stars avoided.
They were, B.A., but I think that started to change back in 2011, the trade of CP3 to the Clippers. It started this new era. Then the ownership change helped it even further. And in one summer, let's remember, they signed both Kawhi and Paul George. Unreal transformation.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Conley passes to Gobert. It's Edwards. Oh, my goodness! Cocked it back and fired it home!
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Now here's George. He's got 14. Westbrook against Towns. 6 on the shot clock. George outside. Nifty move. And the jam by George.
That is Paul George, the incredible vertical and the unbelievable creativity.
Here's Edwards. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Edwards has got 10.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
George. And George with the jam.
Paul George's ability to put the ball on the floor and drive it balances out his shooting. So important to have both.
Pass to McDaniels. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. On Robert Covington.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Jaden McDaniels. 2 shots.
And that one misses. Prince is checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And he sinks the second. 1:04 left in the half. Here's Highland. Pass to Zubats. Good.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Conley finds Edwards. Gobert up top. Zubats against Edwards. McDaniels from long range. Another shot. Gobert, no good.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Here's Highland. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And there it is for him. Prince has got his first 2 points.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Here's Highland. Pass to Morris. Up top, Zubats. George outside. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Paul George has been sensational.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
We've got Austin Rivers. Rudy Gobert is out there with Taurean Prince. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Moore in at the small forward position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. 6 to shoot. The shake. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And the first one at the line is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Edwards. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
This guy is a fantastic finisher near the hoop. Taurean Prince with an emphatic 2.
Morris sets a screen. Here's the 3. And the basket by Highland. He's got 7.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's Edwards. 10 points for him. Spins. Off target at the rim.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take. What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys. No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the 3. That's a dangerous proposition.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul of the game. Powell with a steal. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Kept alive. Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Yeah, see, Marcus Morris has the physicality and the frame to be able to be a force on the offensive glass. That's nicely done.
Gobert inside. Plumlee on him. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Powell. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Morris on the wing. 5 on the clock. Gordon on the wing. Powell in the post. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Out to the right wing. Back to Edwards. On the take. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Here's Highland. 7 points in the game. No good with the triple. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Here's Highland. Here's Gordon. Pass to Highland. Here's Morris. Gordon on the wing. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Leonard's checked in for Morris. Covington comes in for Powell. Paul George, he's checked in for Gordon. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Highland.
What you love about Mason Plumlee is there's a level of professionalism in terms of his effort and energy. He brings it every single night.
And you know, Doris, in addition to the effort Plumlee puts out there, he's a dependable scorer in tight.
B.A., he's going to get the vast majority of his scoring opportunities in the painted area. He can finish with either hand, and what is so underrated about his game, his ability to find people, to pass the basketball in tight spaces.
The first free throw is good.
Boy, young talents like Anthony Edwards, so exciting to watch. You know, you've got to adapt to the NBA and continue to grow and reach your potential, but there's this infectious joy and a great smile that he plays with.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Pass to Rivers. Back to Edwards. Anderson against Covington. Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. Clock is at 3. The kick out to Edwards. Beyond the arc. Another miss by Minnesota. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Covington finds Leonard. Back to Covington. Leonard outside. Knocks it down from distance. Leonard's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And the basket by Plumlee.
Westbrook on multiple occasions has averaged double-digit assists. You know he knows exactly when to deliver the pass.
Pass to Prince. Back to Anderson. Outside Edwards. And there's the drive. Ooh, good D by Plumlee. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. The T-Wolves on top. They lead. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. Mason Plumlee out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Robert Covington. And it's George in at the shooting guard position. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Anderson. Towns for three, and the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
It's not just the three-point shooting, it's the range three-point shooting. Towns will fire from anywhere.
Plumlee a screen. To the inside. Out to Covington. Pass to Westbrook. Leonard on the wing. Covered by Towns. Plumlee with it. And Gobert with a block.
9'9" standing reach. Rudy Gobert twice on the pipes.
And it's powered home by Towns.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Leonard passes to George. Back to Leonard. It's George on the wing. Leonard with a screen on Edwards. George for three. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
How about the range? I mean, that's big-time, limitless range. I'll tell you, you better check him when he steps over the line.
Edwards can't hit. The Clippers trail. Leonard outside. Over Gobert. And there's the call on Mason Plumlee. That's his first foul.
A terrific box out that draws the over-the-back call.
Well, just good fundamental basketball. You go hunt a body, make sure you box out. Good job.
Pass to Towns. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Conley's checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Zubac, he's checked in for Plumlee. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Towns passes to Gobert. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Well, the addition of the upper body strength, it's turned Rudy Gobert from role player to all NBA. Go ahead and absorb it, Rudy.
It's George on the wing. Leonard against Towns. Zubac screen. Leonard passes to Zubac. Clock at 4. Now here's George, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, Anthony Edwards showing you that I've got the handle, I've got the strength off the dribble drive. Pretty move.
For 3, Covington. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Shooting for LA, Robert Covington.
Good on the second one.
Think about Robert Covington's pass to being a valuable asset on the NBA roster. A guy who was undrafted out of Tennessee State, begins his career in Philadelphia with a team that wasn't trying to win, and now has become the prototypical 3-and-D valuable asset.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Left side, Covington. From deep. And the Clippers miss again.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
And Edwards slams it in.
Well, you can see Karl Anthony Towns now is beyond just looking for his own shot. He's understanding, let me make the guys around me feel good.
Pass to Zubac. George against Edwards. Crafty move. And George lays it in. George has got 23.
Because of the diverse offensive arsenal of Paul George, these kinds of nights are easy for him.
1:16 left in the fourth quarter here.
Guys, you know you can count on Kawhi every single night to impact the game with his defense. If you're the guy he's guarding, you're shaking your head thinking, oh, boy, this is going to be hard.
The Clippers running out of time. Leonard with the ball. Zubats finds Leonard. Back to Zubats. Leonard outside. Here's George. Fires the three.
Boy, when he is contesting shots, you see the potential on the defensive end for Anthony Edwards.
Towns passes to Gobert. Back to Towns. This one for three. It's rebounded by Zubats. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Leonard for three. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Absolutely no fear. Kawhi Leonard welcomes these moments. He relishes these moments.
And it's Towns penetrating. And Towns slams it home.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Now here's Conley. From deep, it's off. And so it's Minnesota with the W. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
I smack clowns with mad style.
right, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3.
And the defense did just enough to bother that dunk attempt.
Inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Devin Booker.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
And Edwards drops them both.
Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
With 3, Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing. In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was practically 2 decades ago. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They've been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense.
Ooh, what a slam! What a slam!
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
KD's shot is off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Shot by McDaniels, no good. The Suns have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And then Durant with the dunk.
And it doesn't get any easier for Durant. With his size and length, dunking just comes, pretty easy for him.
Conley finds Towns. Conley, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. Paul outside. Out left to the wing. Okogie, the pass to Paul. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
It's his agility that helps Paul beat interior defense, especially when it's tight like this.
A kick out to Towns. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota. But out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
And you got to be cautious around Ayton. When the pass isn't precise, he has an ability to poke it away.
Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
KD dishes to Ayton, and that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Yeah, it doesn't get any better than that on the inbounds play. Exactly the way they drew it up.
That's a 2 from Towns. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Stolen by McDaniels. And the pass to Towns. Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Rivers, he's checked in for Mike Conley. Now here's Rivers. Towns kicks to Edwards. Passes it to Rivers. It's tipped and taken away by Paul. For three, Okogie. And it's Rivers with the rebound. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Paul. Rivers passes to Towns. And he overshot that one, missing. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep here to the inside. Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. With the second effort, here's Durant. A putback, and Ayton stays with it.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Paul with the steal, and the Suns call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Suns? Phoenix leading by 6.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder, fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Gobert is out there with Prince, and it's Rivers in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Rivers against Paul. Pass to Ayton. Shoots a fader. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Ayton's got the lead up to 6 now for the Suns.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
And Ayton gets double teamed. Kicks it out to Booker. Fires from deep. Hands it from downtown. Booker's got 7 points.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Rivers finds McDaniel. Edwards with it. Defended by Booker. Here's Paul. And it's Rivers with the rebound.
That's just the bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
Here's Edwards. From down in the low post, it goes. And that's 10 points for Anthony Edwards.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low. And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Threw his height right out the window there.
Hey, Richard, last season, Spurs coach Greg Popovich moved into first all-time in career coaching wins. And you played for him. You know him well. Any memories or thoughts about playing for Popovich?
First, let me say congratulations to Greg Popovich, because he is the type of coach and person you want to be the face of this league. You want him to be the face of the coaching ranks because he is so humble. He is so demanding, and you know what? He knows how to host a pretty good meal, too.
And you were a part of many of those, correct?
Oh, yeah, a lot of those meals. And look, we'll talk about the coaching a little later, but he knows how to do a really good meal.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Phoenix leading by 5. Paul outside, and he drives in. Great crossover to get free. Paul's got his second basket of the night.
I love how creative Paul is at penetrating inside. Talented at reading angles and exploiting the holes in the D.
And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Here's Ayton, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. To the middle, and finished off by McDaniel.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Yeah, just proving how fast he can heat up. Once Ayton finds that rhythm, he is going to work.
Fast break, here we go. Here's a Kogi. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Edwards, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's the way you play defense. Anticipated the hop step, beat him to the spot, and able to get the call.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Towns is checked in. Ayton a screen on Rivers. Paul, the feed to Ayton. Gobert with the block. And here's Edwards from the arc. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Towns for 3. And finished off by Edwards.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Booker finds Ayton. Fires from 18. Booker with the screen for Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. Shot clock at 6. And it's off from 3-point range. Prince outside.
And it's the size and mobility of Town that makes it so hard to deal with, especially when he's looking to score.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season. And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next. Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable.
Thanks, David, and we'll be back shortly following.
31, the Suns, 33.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's a Kogi in at the small forward.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense. And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 3rd assist on the night. For 3, Booker gets the 3-pointer to fall. Booker's got 16 points.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Paul with the buckets. Paul's got 4 points this quarter.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
76% from the line a season ago.
And both free throws good for Prince.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And it's Paul penetrating. Here's Ayton. Yep, that one goes. He's got 14.
And this is what Paul is known for. He is a shrewd distributor with a pass-first mentality.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Suns leading. Booker looking around. He kicks it to Ayton. Back to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And we've kind of come to expect this performance from Booker every night. His scoring is just that consistent.
Pass to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Towns, no luck.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough three.
Booker finds Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker from outside the arc. And Ayton throws it down.
Gives some love to KD there, making the unselfish play.
Down low, here's Towns, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
KD against Towns. And here is KD. Durant drawing the double team. For three, Booker, and so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Daniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Just 2 to shoot. Booker, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
For three, a Kobe. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Conley kicks to Edwards. Into the lane, and Edwards with the stuff.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
And Paul gets it to go in.
Nice finish there to put him up in the game. I wouldn't be surprised to see him get some more of those touches down the stretch.
Here's McDaniels, and finished off by McDaniels.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Towns against Paul. Conley the pass to Towns. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Booker with it. Picked up by Edwards. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The thing I love about Chris Paul is that he is so focused on making his teammates better. Every team would love to have a floor general like that.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And hey, he did just enough to get the lead. That's what's most important.
This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Paul dishes to Ayton. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Edwards kicks to Gobert. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's his first foul.
And those are the
kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Here's Paul. He's got 11. Ayton in the high post with 1 on the clock, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass. Flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. To the paint, deflects the pass, and stolen by Ayton. And he lays that one in. And the Suns lead by 5. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Nice open look, but it's no good. Now the pass to Booker. Out to KD. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
He tried to get spicy and totally whipped, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
Timberwolves passing it around. Towns against Durant. 6 to shoot. Edwards passes to McDaniels. No good on the triple. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Rivers, he's checked in for Mike Conley. Ball outside, out to the wing. Here's Ayton, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Prince is checked in.
And you just have to be enticed by the skill set of Ayton. A 7'1" behemoth who plays with a lot of physicality and skill on both ends.
Here's Durant, and he drops in the layup off the glass. KD's got the lead up to 9 now for Phoenix.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Not sure how he gets that pass off. I thought for sure he was going to pull the trigger.
Outside, KD. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
On the inbound, Durant attacking.
This is how terrifying Durant can be on the drive, using those long strides and then taking flight.
Booker with it, picked up by Rivers. KD against Gobert, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Offensively, Durant might be the most unguardable player in NBA history. He can shoot, dribble, pass, drive, you name it. Everything he does it at a high level on top of being 7 feet tall.
McDaniels dishes to Edwards. And for Gobert, he gets it there. Edwards inside. He's guarded by Booker. Edwards can't hit. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Prince finds Rivers. Back to Prince. Shot clock at 5. Here's Edwards going inside.
I'll tell you what, Ayton is a very good defender. Moves his feet well and has the limb to alter shots. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stop.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Durant against Prince. Durant, that's good. Durant's got 10 points here in the second half.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
Driving in, passes it to Okogie. Outside for Durant. Got a hand on it. They get it back. For three, Booker. That shot misses. And Minnesota will come the other way.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Suns.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for DeAndre Ayton.
He really managed to shine on both ends of the floor, finding lots of opportunities to affect the game and make an impact.
Pass to Booker. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And that was a little bit of a rage check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.
I smack clowns with mad style.
looking to leave town. On a winning note tonight. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Here are the 5 for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Okogie in at the 3 slot.
Ooh, we got some flair on that one. Westbrook is vicious when attacking the rim. Russell Westbrook's ranks on the all-time list are incredible. He's in the top 100 for points, rebounds, assists, and steals. And don't forget, he's the triple-double king.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Okogie. No luck on that one. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. Westbrook against Paul. Leonard on the wing. And the layup is good off the glass. And with Westbrook, is there anyone you could see breaking his triple-double record?
I think Luka Doncic has a chance. He's already in the top 10 on that list and has a long career ahead of him. I remember thinking no one would break Oscar's record, but Russell did it.
And Phoenix has possession. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Here's a 3 from Paul. It's rebounded by Morris.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Leonard for 3. That one no good. The Suns go the other way with it. Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
I don't think we've ever seen a player of Durant's size who can handle the rock that well.
Westbrook outside. It's George on the wing. They get it back. Tries again. Morris passes to Westbrook. Leonard on the wing. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
The vertical of Kawhi is impressive. Rising up with ease and throwing it down.
Booker, the pass to Durant. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Paul George. You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, B.A., one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play.
Now here's Zubats. Zubats with a screen on Paul. Back to Zubats. Now Morris. Pass to Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers' ball. And here are the Clippers now. They lead by 4. And here's Westbrook. Zubats finds George. Now Morris. Westbrook outside. Leonard outside. Pass to Zubats. Out to Leonard. Ayton against Morris. Shoots over Ayton. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. There's a minute 54 left to play in the first. Zubats with the steal. Here's Leonard. Morris outside. Pass to Zubats. Back to Morris. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Leonard. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gone 1 for 3 so far. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first. Here's Durant. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Here's Westbrook. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
His first step, we know, quickness, second to none. Westbrook almost impossible to stop when he gets downhill.
Now here's Paul. Booker for 3. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. And that'll tie this game up.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
35 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Zubac with a screen on Paul. Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Back to Zubac. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Paul passes to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. The Suns have... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Marcus Morris out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Paul George. Then there's Ivica Zubac. And it's Highland in at the 1. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. Pass to Highland. And defense is now all about switching. Smitty, when you played, would you rather be switched onto a big inside or onto a smaller, quicker player on the perimeter?
Easy answer for me, B.A. I would definitely love to be switched on a little guy and use my size and strength. Obviously, they'll have the advantage with the quickness, but I do not want to get bruised up by those big guys.
A creative finisher. Love seeing Booker attack the rim and convert like this.
George outside. Pass to Covington. Three-pointer. That shot off the mark. And Phoenix will come the other way. Outside Paul. Ayton with it. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Nice move. Durant's shot is off.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Pass to Covington. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Fast break. Here we go. And Booker with the jam.
We've seen Booker put up crazy numbers. He's got a nose for scoring points.
The Clippers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Zubac with a screen on Paul. Here's Highland. Pass to George. Here's Covington. Now Zubac. Over Ayton. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And the bucket is good.
Relentless at the offensive end. KD challenging the heart of the defense.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Covington passes to George. Stolen by Ayton. And the Suns pushing it up now. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Now here's Durant. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Booker no good. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Covington, a screen on Ayton. Pass to Zubac. A shot to stop the crowd. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. The free throw drops from Zubac. And Phoenix has possession. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Paul passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Zubac with a screen on Paul. Pass to Zubac. Covington inside. Durant's there. Oh, good look from Zubac. Nails the wide open jumper. Zubac has got 9. The Suns leading. And here's Ayton outside Durant. Off target from 3-point range. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Greg.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Now here's Booker. He's got 11. The kick to Durant from the arc. Offensive rebound. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Highland. He's guarded by Paul. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Outside Booker. Gets the 3 to fall. Booker's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Proving how lethal he can be. Booker's confidence serves as a catalyst for him, draining long shots.
Kicks it to George. Back to Morris. Pass to Zubac. Clock at 6. Here's George. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. And so it's Phoenix.
With the score, your Clippers 19, the Suns 27.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Highland, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Pass to Zubac. Here's Highland. Zubac with a screen on Paul. Now here's Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
The first one falls.
At the line for the Suns, Josh Okogie. 2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. The Clippers trail. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Highland. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And there's Ayton on the assist from Booker. Ayton's got his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, this is where Ayton's comfortable operating, using his height and array of inside moves to his advantage.
George outside. Covington, a screen on Booker. George passes to Covington. Here's Highland. He's guarded by Paul. Shot on the wing, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Suns shooting incredibly well, 63%, and really making their shots count. The kick to Durant. Count it. The defender is called for the block, and he could turn this into a three-point play.
A graceful athlete in his prime of his career. Durant with great body control through contact.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Now here's Westbrook. Pass to George. Just 5 to shoot. And a nice finish on the layup.
With his great length and skill, Paul George has no trouble getting points in the paint.
Paul against Westbrook. Booker for 3. The putback. Westbrook with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Morris on the wing. Out to Leonard. Up top, Westbrook. Double team on Leonard. Here's Plumlee. Ooh, Ayton with the block. For the Clippers, Batum is checked in for Morris. And it's Gordon in for Paul George.
Nicholas Batum. Eric Gordon.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. It's Durant with a drive. Outside Paul. Durant with a screen on Westbrook. The kick to Durant. Gordon with a steal. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. Durant with it. Picked up by Plumlee. Durant, the pass to Ayton. Paul with it. Back to Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Ayton's got his third bucket of the night.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times. Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Paul finds Durant. Back to Paul. Plumlee pulls down the board.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Pass to Gordon. The 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
There's a reason Russell Westbrook ranks among the greatest ever in terms of assists. He excels at getting the ball to his open teammates.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Westbrook, the pass to Plumlee. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Goes up. Pass to Okogie. Booker with it. Ayton inside. Pounded by Westbrook. 6 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. Okogie misses off the left iron.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
And we've reached the end of the third. The Suns. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Kawhi Leonard, Russell Westbrook out there with Eric Gordon. Then there's Nicholas Batum, and it's Plumlee in at the center position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. The kick out to Paul. Back to Durant. Over to the left wing. Releases. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist from Ayton. And the Suns lead by 6. Leonard with a screen on Booker. Over to the wing. Pass to Batum. Back to Plumlee. Oh, Ayton with the block. Here's Durant. And here's Ayton. Right side, Paul. Outside, Durant. Booker finds Ayton. It's deflected.
A sneaky present at the defensive end. Nicholas Batum was all over that shot.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Plumlee a screen. Batum, pass to Westbrook. Here's Leonard.
And coming into the league, Kawhi Leonard was viewed as a raw prospect, a solid athlete and defender, but someone that needed to work on his jumper.
For the Clippers, Zubac comes in for Plumlee, and it's man in for Westbrook.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Booker, pass to Durant, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gordon. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Here's Ayton. Pass to Okogie. Here's Durant. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest. Well, Smitty, there's no question Kawhi has put a lot of hours into developing his jump shot.
And you see the results now. He's become one of the game's elite scorers because of the hard work he put in, even becoming lethal from outside the arc.
Here's Gordon, coming off a Suns make. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Outside Booker. Pass to Durant. Paul for three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Now Zubac. Leonard outside. Back to Zubac. Shot clock at 5. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Nice pass by Kawhi Leonard. You can tell he's been working on his playmaking.
Booker for three. That shot missing. And Los Angeles the other way now. Batum, pass to Leonard. There's a minute 54 left to play in the fourth quarter. On the wing man. Leonard with a screen on Paul. Here's man. He's guarded by Paul. The deep three from Durant. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul for the Clippers. Morris, he's checked in for Batum. George comes in for Gordon. And it's Russell Westbrook in for man. Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
What willpower from Russell Westbrook, doing whatever it takes to find a shot.
Here's Durant, and there's the rejection. Westbrook against Paul. Morris on the wing. He connects. And he's tied it up. What a shot.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Now here's Paul. And he's going for the oop here.
Clutch points from Ayton. We've seen him do it in the finals. DeAndre is a prime-time player.
Westbrook, the pass to George. 27 seconds left in the game. To the middle. Zubac finds George. Now here's Morris. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Now Booker. close game sees Phoenix taking this one. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Higgins.
I smack clowns with mad style.
this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. Towns for three. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves retain possession. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Clippers on defense. Edwards drives in and finished off by Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Here's Highland. Covered by Conley. Passes to Leonard. Gobert with the block. They recover it. Leonard with a screen on Edwards. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Nailed from three-point land.
You know, whether it's going solo or in a set like the pick and roll, Westbrook has a knack for creating offense.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
And there's the pass to George. The kick out to Westbrook. Pass to Zubats. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Highland. Misses the three. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Here's Highland. Back to Westbrook. Zubats kicks to Westbrook. Pass to Highland. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Towns. And for the Timberwolves, Clark getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's Highland, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings, knows exactly where the gap is, and finds his teammate perfect.
Gobert, Westbrook with the steal. And now it's Leonard running. Here we go, all the way. Passes it to Highland. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. The pass to George. Outside Leonard. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even.
Talk about someone who knows all the angles. Kawhi on the interior.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Zubats, a screen on Conley. In the corner, George with it. Here's Zubats, and so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. Leonard, no luck.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Edwards passes to Towns. Lays it up off the glass.
Towns makes the most of his chances inside. He gets the ball in good position, does his work early, and then the battle's over after that.
Pass to Highland. Pass to Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Boy, a wicked dunk by Leonard, showing this defense just how explosive he can be.
Conley kicks to McDaniels. Right side, Conley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. It's tipped. Westbrook with the steal. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Leonard. The three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns a screen on Westbrook. Here's Edwards. Takes it inside. And finished off by Edwards.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Here's Westbrook. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific back.
Please give a big round of applause for your Clippers youth dance team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Timberwolves leading by 4. On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Boy, I tell you what, so hard trying to corral Towns. He's got excellent strength, good feet, good hands, and he's got a will to score the ball that you've got to appreciate.
Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Kawhi Leonard. Here's Edwards driving to the basket and finished off by Edwards.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards, confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Westbrook passes to Mann. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Here's Edwards, and then jammed down as he goes right over. He beats a Zubac.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Zubac, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
On you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Clock at 6. McDaniels dishes to Gobert. And here's Leonard from 3. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the years from Leonard has been incredible, especially his 3-point shooting.
Edwards drawing the double team. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
It's George on the wing. Fires the 3. That one misses. Timberwolves go the other way with it. Feeds to Edwards. Towns for 3. Offensive rebound.
Boy, you like to see Edwards doing work on the glass, hitting the boards there, using his strength and athleticism to extend plays.
Outside, George from deep. Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves leading by 6. Outside, Conley takes the 3. Here's Towns. It's hauled in by Zubac. LA's gone 2 for 5 from 3-point land since the end of the first. Zubac a screen on Edwards. And here's George for 3. That doesn't go either for George.
Blocking foul called on Paul George. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Torian Prince comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Austin Rivers in for Mike Conley. Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Now Leonard. 10 points for him. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Gobert. McDaniels in the post. He's covered by Westbrook. That one falls. McDaniels got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Zubac finds Westbrook. In the corner, George with it. Pass to Zubac. Clippers moving the ball around. And the dunk by Zubac.
And not only does he get all the way to the rim in traffic, but how about he goes to the reverse?
You got to be kidding me. That was awesome.
No, that was outstanding, guys.
They get it back. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Man passes to Westbrook. Leonard kicks to Westbrook. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
When you play with Westbrook, you've got to be ready now. This guy is always looking to pick up an assist.
Rivers dishes to Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show.
Man passes to Zubac. Westbrook scanning the floor. Shot clock at 6. Now the pass to Zubac. The shot, no good. Gobert with the defensive effort. Stolen by George. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. All right, David, thank you. We'll be...
Your Clippers, 21. The Timberwolves, 29.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
On-court spots are the deadly George and Leonard. Then there's Gordon. Then it's Plumlee, and it's Highland in at the guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. Highland passes to Leonard. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And Anderson has in the corner. Inside, it's tipped. He's looking for Prince and finds him. Back to Anderson. The shot from 20 feet away. Shot clock at 2. Gobert can't hit. Clippers trail by 10. In the corner, George with it. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. To the middle. Leonard against Prince. Over in the corner, Edwards. He takes it in, and Edwards with the stuff.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Here's Highland. A three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Prince wide open. Drops in the tray. Prince has got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, when he was coming out of college, this is exactly what scouts thought Prince would be. A strong 3-and-D wing who plays with a lot of effort.
And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Gordon against Edwards. Here's Plumlee. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Robert Covington's checked in for Leonard. And here's George for three. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Anderson outside. They get it again. Gobert. Here's Rivers. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on George. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting for Minnesota.
He's off on the second. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. Down by 15. Here's Highland. That one off the back iron and out. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Edwards finds Rivers. It's deflected. And Edwards with the stop.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Outside, George. On the wing, Gordon. Edwards defending. Back to Gordon. There's the triple. The rebound by Anderson. Timberwolves leading by 17. Edwards can't hit. George with the ball. And now by Anderson. Pass to Highland. Buries the long-range jumper. Highland's got 6 points.
Well, we know Eric Gordon is a great shooter now, but he is also willing to make the extra pass.
Anderson kicks to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
It's Rivers on the wing. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And here's Prince outside. Knocks down the 3-ball. Prince has got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Timberwolves. Here's Highland. He's guarded by Rivers. Driving the lane. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
For three, Gordon. The rebound by Anderson. Pass to Highland. It'll count. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Timberwolves lead by 16. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. Torian Prince is out there with Gobert, and it's Rivers in at the 1 spot.
Unselfishness always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
Clippers trail by 14. From deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Covington's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Anderson against George. Covington setting the pick for George. And a miss there on the triple. Minnesota leading by 13. And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And finished off by Edwards.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Covington wide open. He fires. Bangs home the trifecta. Covington's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Clippers. Covington with the steal. George finds Plumlee. Gordon for 3. They get it back. A second chance effort. No good. Shot missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Edwards can't hit. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Clippers. It's a 10-point game. Covington in the corner. Over to the wing. Here's Highland, who's covered by Anderson. To the inside. 5 to shoot. They grab their own miss. The shot's good from Plumlee.
And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at it.
Outside Covington. Outside for George. Back to Covington. Gordon deciding where to go with it. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And Los Angeles with some changes. Zubac is checked in for Plumlee. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Robert Covington. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Eric Gordon. Minnesota also making some changes. Towns, he's checked in for Torian Prince. McDaniels comes in for Anderson. And it's Conley in for Rivers. Highland passes to Zubac. Here's George. Gobert with the block. And they get it back. Zubac, that's good.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Back to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
Westbrook passes to Zubac. The kick out to Westbrook. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Screen by Zubac. Hefty move. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
Los Angeles making a switch here. And checked in.
And the clock is going to expire on them. An impressive all-around win for Minnesota.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Here's McDaniels, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Boy, you watch Westbrook play, and he seems like he's relentlessly hungry and borderline angry. He never settles, always in full attack mode.
Conley for three. Missed. And so the Timberwolves take the win. And in the win. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Clowns with mad style.